Picture this, a recording studio somewhere far, far away.
Welcome to the fantasy zone. Get ready.
Welcome, Watchers of Illusion, to my Castle of Confusion episode 417. I hope you're having a great week, and we're almost at the end of it, again. Time has just seemed to be flying. Anyway, I'm looking at Charlie Chimp on the Amiga, a fan request from one of my loyal followers. So thank you for the recommendation. Sorry it's taken me so long to get round to it. But here we are. This is an Amiga game, and it was developed by Europress. And as you can see, it's fairly colourful. Never played this game before. So, just give me a couple of seconds to figure out what I'm doing, and we'll crack on. Okay. So, it looks like you've got to change the colours on the tiles as you walk across them. And apparently you can just whack these guys with your tennis racket, which is random, but yeah. So yeah, it's oh, hello. So yeah, essentially you can change the colours of the tiles. Does that complete the level? Or oh, wait a minute. Oh, they're changing colour again. So is it a double colour? Bit weird. Anyway, it's Charlie Chimp, and yeah, I will do a couple of go-throughs with this, just because I'm not used to what I'm doing here. So if I do die, do bear with, and I will have another go and just see if we can do any better. Oh, collision detection. We'll cover that. Anyway, so let's have a look at it graphically. Well, it's fairly colourful, isn't it? You've got a nice background there. You've got little animals that you can beat to death with your tennis racket. I mean, what is there not to like? Yeah, so it's fairly colourful. Let's look at the UI. It's at the bottom of the screen. As you can see, you have a timer in the bottom left, which you must complete the level within that time, or you will summon a big cloud of rain, which is great. Yeah, these guys take a bit of hits before they actually die, by the way. As you can see there. So what have we got? We've got a big bee. So yeah, colour all the tiles. Oh god, I could do it 3 times. Okay, they haven't. My first sort of impressions with this are that they could have just done this in better stages, realistically. Anyway, UI scores in the middle, and your lives are in the bottom right. Now, every time you pick up something, you get little messages down in the bottom that say to you things like you're going to be sick and things like that, which is a bit weird. It's a bit. There you go. There is the angry cloud that if it rains on you will kill you instantly. Now, a lot of games like this will have a boss of such ilk. So let's say Bubble Bobble, for example. You summon the wrath of Baron von Blubber, and he'll chase you around the screen until you either evade him or he kills you. But upon killing you, he goes away. This guy is relentless. Look at him. He's getting angry. So controls. It's left, right, up, down, and fire to attack. And oh my god. Okay.
Let's go.
And there's no jump function. And if you push up and fire, you summon a rope. So basically, if there's platforms you can't reach, then you can do so by your own rope, which is great. And as we load into the next level, oh, here we go. What in the blue hells is going on? Is Charlie meant to be a female chimp? And if she is, and if it is a female chimp, why choose to put him seductively at the top of the bonus section? That just makes no sense whatsoever. Sorry, but sexualising monkeys, what the flipping hell were they thinking about? Anyway, level 2. Let's carry on. So, yeah, it's all right. It's not one I would have rushed out and bought, but I do believe it was a cover disc, I think, on one of the Amiga magazines. I'm not 100% sure on that. Maybe someone can just verify that one for me. But it was done in Amos, which was a game compiling software. A lot of people used Amos compiler. So, oh my, not doing very well with this. Sorry, guys. Want to know the cheat mode? No, not really. I want to be able to try and play the bloody game and show you guys what it's all about. Yeah, so it's very, very twitchy on the collision detection. Sometimes you'll just get killed for no apparent reason, which is not the best design. But hey, Amos wasn't exactly massively great. I mean, it did the job. And why does Charlie look like a hippo? It's just weird. Anyway, so yeah, so the aim of the game is to colour all the tiles, colour them again, and colour them a third time. Once you've done all the tiles, you move on to the next level. The premise is very, very simple. However, I don't know, it just doesn't work. I think Carve Up did it a hell of a lot better. Now, there were a bunch of sequels to this. I definitely know there was a Charlie Chimp 2, which is horrifying. But yeah, I might have to look at it just out of morbid curiosity. I just don't see why these guys take so many hits to be vanquished. You know, you could understand if I was on level 95 or something, but this is level 1. Just seems a bit OTT. The other thing you're going to probably have a bit of frustration with is you have to push the joystick all the way up when you're on a vine to get right to the top of it. Otherwise, you'll just fall off, which can be a little bit frustrating. Now, each one of these blocks has a letter on it. Now, each letter does a different thing. Not really sure what B does, but you tend to burp or fart or something stupid like that. With F, you fall through the block. Genius, isn't it? So now I've got a football shield. Guess it's a shield-like thing. I don't know. I think this would have been so much better if they'd have done it in sort of a learning curve stage. Whereas younger players are going to love this because of the character of Charlie, him, herself. But it's too frustrating, I think, for a younger player to actually have a go on. Which is such a shame because this could have been, you know, a great little game for the younger generation to play. But I just feel that it's probably too hard. I'll just complete the level by picking up a big question mark. I'm guessing that's like a mystery bonus object. I don't really know, but I'm guessing it is. I'm guessing each one has a different thing. Oh, it's just wrong. It even now looks like a mini skirt rather than shorts. I don't understand what they were thinking with that. Ah, dear. Anyway, Charlie the Chimp on the Amiga. Now, this is running on an Amiga 500, so you can pretty much pick this up on any Amiga. It does run on a 1200, but you do need to slow it down a bit because it's a bit too fast, which is what I discovered when I was going to do it on the 1200, but it was way too quick. But you can slow that down if you know the little shortcuts on boot. So there you are. So yeah, you get different enemies per level, which is quite a nice feature. But yeah, I'm sorry. This is really the controls are not exactly very play friendly. They don't respond incredibly well, and they can be a little bit over twitchy, which is why if I run too fast over these tiles, which you can see here, I'm actually just knocking the joystick over at one at a time. Otherwise, you just tend to skip a load of them. It's just really weird. The other thing I'm going to mention is this bonus life thing. Is that you can see all these letters coming down the screen. It does spell out a word. I don't know what that word is, but it does seem to be incredibly long. Now, the other problem we have with this is the fact that once you die, you lose all of your progress towards whatever that bonus word is. And I think that is just a little bit too... You know, there's no sort of... It's unforgiving is the word I'm looking for. Yes, it's unforgiving. And there's no reason to have put that in, quite honestly. I mean, even just the word bonus would have been a good idea. But instead they go with this. And I think it's a shame. Because now I've just lost all my progress towards that bonus. That really does pee me off. Because You work hard for this. You work hard for these bits and pieces that they're doing. I got an extra life then. But then you lose it in one foul sweep. And it's not like it's a small word. It's huge. So that's thumbs down from me. Big thumbs down. There are better platformers out there. If you want a decent game, have a look at Tearaway Thomas. I haven't reviewed that yet, but I do plan on doing so. Let me know if you've played Charlie Chimp. Let me know, because Andrew, I don't know what your thoughts are. Let me know in the comments. Did you enjoy this? Because I'm struggling. The only thing I can really give it props for is the graphics. That's it. The sound is there's not even a soundtrack to this. There's no menu music. There's no in-game music, and all of the sound effects are just like burps, farts, and that's about it. So if you enjoy that sort of thing, you're going to love this. But honestly, if you don't believe what you're seeing in front of you, I mean, they look like turds. Anyway, have a go at all croissants for the youngers. Although this channel is not designed for children, and yes, I must mention that. But yes, the younger player will be interested in this due to the cartoon graphics. Now, I would say that from an age range point of view, you could say yes, children can have a go at this. Why not? It's designed to attract children to play the game. But unfortunately, it is bloody frustrating, and I just don't think they would enjoy it, or they would struggle to, because and it's not. It's just some little bits of coding. I mean, look, I obviously hit that croissant then, and it didn't register, and also, this killing them takes absolutely ages, and it shouldn't. It should be maybe 2 hits at the best, or got an extra man, even though I'm a chimp. There we go. Anyway, love the character of Charlie. The animations are too quirky, jerky, and they just don't seem to gel well. And sometimes Charlie can move, well, not in the direction you want him to, quite frankly. So it'd be interesting to see if they've actually managed to solve any of this in Charlie Chimp 2. So that gives me an incentive to actually have a look at that one sometime in the future. But if you've got a game you'd like to see reviewed on the channel, please let me know. I promise you that all the reviews that I do are all on my own opinion. So, obviously you might have a game that you absolutely love, but I might absolutely loathe it. However, there's a lot of games I still haven't played. So let's see if we can chalk up some reviews of games that I've never played. Let me know in the comments what you'd like me to review in the future, and I'll get round to it. But we are coming to the end of today's little adventure. I'd like to thank you all for tuning in, and as usual, my loyal followers already, you guys are awesome. Thank you ever so much for tuning in and keeping the channel afloat. And thank you for my patrons who are also have their own bonus access videos. And hello to all you lovely new subscribers who are new to the channel and obviously enjoying it. That cloud was just about to come down and spoil my day again. But yeah, let me know. Have you played Charlie Chimp? What did you think of it? Did you enjoy the game? That just disturbs me every single time it comes on the screen. It's like, yeah. It just looks horrible. I'm sorry. I know it was probably done in supposed to be cute and whatever, but it's just turned sexual. It just doesn't fit with a chimp. Anyway, so playability, it's all right, I suppose. Again, I'm going to hark back to the difficulty level of actually, and its collision detection is its main problem, really. And I think that does really hinder it from being a fun experience. And replayability, I don't know whether you would want to come back to this. Give it a try and see how you get on. And if you do play it more than a couple of times, please let me know. And give me some pluses. If I've missed any plus points in this game, let me know. You get a variety of weapons, I suppose that's a plus. But that guy just, he stabbed me in the face with his beak. And sometimes you just don't feel like you're going to make any contact whatsoever. So collision detection, main problem with this. But it is flawed. But I can't. It's crap. Sorry, any Charlie Chimp fans. I'm really hoping that 2 will be better. We shall see. Look, that was a great example of the collision detection right there. So, oh yeah, great fun. But unfortunately, it does fall short. I mean, like I said, the animations are too quick. Charlie just seems to dash across the screen, and there's just no. Yeah, it's a shame because this could have been so much better, and it could have been a lot of fun. But the whole changing the tile colours is an old system. We've seen it so many times before, even harking back to the ZX Spectrum of Pippo, which is on my channel, which did it slightly better. But, you know, the Amiga had colour and everybody, but it should have been able to do a better job than this. It's not the Amiga's fault, so, but yeah, if you haven't played Charlie Chimp, give it a go. Anyway, guys, that's it from me. I'll see you next time. Until then, stay retro, and bye for now.